Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graver Show. I have way more news for everybody, and just like last time, see me looking at the laptop, that means I'm reading articles. So yeah, please don't be hindered by that. I'm just getting the news out there. So yeah, let's get this thing going. So starting off again with Mortal Kombat 10, apparently the one for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 has been delayed. Not necessarily, or at least like from what they're trying to say that it's not necessarily canceled, but they're just delaying it so sometime in the summer, just so that they can get everything sorted out with the actual PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One versions and the PC version. So I'm like, well, you know, I'm actually rather happy for that, because, you know, just get the game settled in. And if you want to bring it to the other consoles, okay, fine, but just finish the game up proper and then go back and try and like spread it out to where like you try and give everybody some breadcrumbs. So yeah, I do understand that. So yeah, moving on to the next story. In Square Enix news, they director Hajime Tabata, he goes on to explain the name of why they named Type Zero, and as he puts it, and he goes into massive detail of saying that it's a Final Fantasy game, but it's not a Final Fantasy game. I mean, like, we're taking the title, but we're making something different. Essentially, what he's saying is that like we have an RPG game. It's different from the average RPG game, or at least from what the average Final Fantasy game, and we made it completely different. It still has a title, but it plays like a very different game. Essentially, it's just like taking the title off of like God of War and then just slapping in Devil May Cry. That's pretty much the difference in it. I mean, like, I know that's a bit generic, but it's something like that. But it's a good thing. So yeah, I am actually rather happy for. I'm actually rather happy that the game is actually coming out. So yeah, just so everybody knows, Type Zero, cool. Getting into the actual PlayStation news of this week, it appears as though the TV show Powers that actually plays on the Sony, which you can download through the Sony PlayStation store and also plays on PlayStation TV. It had a screenshot of characters actually doing something which seemed to be pretty obvious in the PlayStation demonstration back when the PlayStation 4 was actually brand new, and you see characters actually holding a video chat along with the games in which that they play, and it seemed to me as though like this is something that probably was still in the works like when they first presented it and they were trying to get everything sorted out. Now most likely I am wrong all the way back when they did this, but I'm pretty sure that like I seen something similar to this of them saying like, okay, we can play games and you can look at me through the camera and we can talk and have back and forths, you know, like you know, like me and a friend, we're both playing like a team game, and I'm like, hey man, do this and do that, you know, like I'm actually like physically like putting him through stuff as we're doing this, and I'm like, or at least like you're using it as a way to like teach your friends how to actually play like a fighting game or something like that, and they live like in California and you live like in Maine or something like that. And really it does seem to be a very cool thing, and hopefully it is actually coming up. Now that is all that news I have for you today, and pretty much tell me, what do you guys think of these topics? Tell me down in the comment section. Do you like them? Do you love them? What is your take on them? I'll catch you guys on the next John Graver Show, so please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.